Hello YouTube! So in the previous video I told you about my weight loss story, and now I'm going to tell you how you can do the same. So if you're overweight, even if you only just got a little bit of fat on your belly and you want to get a six-pack for the summer, all these tips will be able to help anyone regardless of what their current situation is. Number one, most important thing of anything else, above all exercise, above anything else, get sugar out of your diet. Processed sugar is a drug. It's not food in any way, shape or form. It's not a food. It may come from plants, but it's not a food. Cocaine comes from plants. Cocaine's not a food. It's an addictive drug. Sugar has the same effect on the brain as cocaine. If you eat sugar in your diet, it interferes with your entire body's chemistry. It makes it almost impossible for your body to regulate how much food you eat. You shut off the feedback system that tells you when you're full up. The main problem with sugar is that the white bag of sugar that you have at home, that you sprinkle on your cereal, that you put in your tea, is made of sucrose. Sucrose is a molecule combined of two molecules of glucose and fructose. Glucose is your body's essential fuel. Every single cell in your body uses glucose and is absolutely essential for life. Your brain can only function on glucose. But the fructose part of it is toxic. And every time you put fructose in your body combined onto glucose, your body snaps it in half and takes off the glucose, takes it around the body, uses it as fuel. The fructose, it doesn't know what to do with it. It's poison. For the body, it has no way of dealing with it. So what it does, it takes it to the liver, and the liver will then either convert it into glucose if it can, but if you've already got tons of other glucose in your blood, then it's not going to work because the glucose is already saturated. So what your body then does is turn the fructose directly into fat, and also releases other chemicals which interfere with insulin. Insulin's the hormone that basically regulates blood sugar levels and how fat and sugar enter the cells. So when you eat loads of sugar, your insulin spikes up and it tells all the cells in your body it's time to start absorbing food. So you absorb all the sugar, but it also triggers the absorption of the fat as well. So for example, if you were to go and eat a great big bag of potato chips and have a sugary soft drink with it, the sugary soft drink will spike your insulin. The fat that's in the chips will immediately get absorbed without being put into the metabolism system and burnt off. It will just be stored straight away because you've got so much sugar that your body doesn't need to use the fat for energy. So it basically causes a chain reaction to cause bodies to store lots of fat. So you drink your great big soda before your meal, immediately you're going to put all of that food straight onto your belly. Cut the sugar out completely. I don't just mean cut down a little bit, get it out of your diet. If you're trying to lose weight, once you've lost the weight, you can have a bit of sugar and it's not going to kill you. But keep it as low as possible. It's not a food. It's just a flavouring and it's to make you want to eat more food. So, top tip, get sugar out of your diet. That also means processed food. Most of the processed food, especially in America, it contains sugar. 80% of all processed food has added sugar. Why? To make it more addictive, to make you buy more. Because they don't want you to feel full up and stop buying their product. They want you to buy more and stuff your face. That's why all of the food has got so much fat and sugar. It tastes so amazing, but there's no nutrition whatsoever. So you eat it all, you keep stuffing your face, you never feel full up because of the feedback system of your insulin and fructose is so out of whack it doesn't know what it's doing. So you're just going to end up looking like a whale. So get the sugar out of your diet, including all processed food. Processed food also includes, in my opinion, things like oils, sunflower oil, even olive oil. That doesn't naturally occur in nature. There's no such thing as a processed oil. You have to chemically extract them out of other things. If you want to get good fats into your diet, you need to eat the fats in the form of nuts, seeds, and maybe avocados or actual real olives, or coconuts or whatever to get the fats in. Don't have concentrated fats in either liquid or in forms of butter or lard from animals or whatever. All these processed fats are really bad for your system. You need naturally occurring food. That's how your body's designed to work. So, okay, and also processed food. Processed meat. Absolutely toxic. So toxic it causes so many diseases, cancer, everything. You need to get all processed food. That means like ham or bacon or salami or anything that comes in a packet in the supermarket. Don't buy it. It's just poison. If you want to eat meat, unless you're a vegan or a vegetarian, get good quality lean meat from your butcher, for chicken breasts or lean steak, things like that, or tuna, eat fish, mackerel is good for omega-3s, etc. But try and keep it in its most raw, natural form as possible. When you're cooking it, don't grill it to hell, because the grilling actually makes it carcinogenic. So basically, in terms of nutrition, get sugar out of your diet, get processed food out of your diet, get processed oils out of your diet, processed meat, and also important is processed carbohydrates. White flour, white sugar, they're basically more or less the same. They're not quite the same because the flour doesn't have any sucrose, any fructose in it, but when you eat these heavily processed carbohydrates, there's no fibre. The fibre is essential to your body's processing of the nutrients. Without the fibre, your body just ends up getting a massive spike of insulin and has no way of regulating itself. So you're quite, eat whole grains, eat sweet potatoes, quinoa, brown rice, or even white potatoes, but not fried. Anything that's deep fried, don't eat it. What else is there to say? Fruits and vegetables. Eat as many as you want. Okay, I said fructose is bad for you, but not in its natural form in fruit. You can eat tons of fruit, you can eat tons of vegetables, it's not going to make you fat. If you're going to try and lose weight, you need to have a negative calorie balance. You've got to burn more calories than you eat. So if you're having loads and loads and loads and loads of carbohydrates, then it's going to be harder to maintain that balance. So reduce your carbs a little bit, but don't go to extremes like the Atkins diet where there's no carbohydrates at all. The next video I'm going to explain a little bit about biochemistry, so if you want to skip that one then you can, but if you want to listen to it then I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much, see you later, bye.